There once lived a rose who lived among a field of other roses. The roses were tall, soft, but yet seductive all at once. The rose interpreted the field as being infinite, with no limits. She was amazed and intrigued. She felt safe. She felt loved. Her comrades stood tall beside her. They were powerful and fierce and feared nothing. She admired them. However, as the rose grew, others began to notice that her petals weren't forming the same way. Her pigment was strange. In a field of rich, red petals, she was the only one to come out colorless. The rose didn't think much of it, thinking she would grow into herself and become everything the others were like. However, seasons came and passed and nothing seemed to change, but her safety remained strong. The thorns surrounding her at all times were somewhat comforting. They barricaded her differences, hid her vulnerability. But safety, just like any other feeling, is temporary. Something was different, something was missing. Her differences became more obvious and she could hear the whispers in the breeze. Her defense mechanism started to wane. She had no way of hiding anymore, so she stopped caring. Her guard dropped and her petals crimped.
Don't worry, darling. You're safe with me.
Well, would you look at that? I was starting to think you were bailing on me. And take off the hat, for crying out loud.
I wanted to fit in with the locals.
Well, you look ridiculous. Now tell me, did you bring me what I needed?
You know I don't show up empty-handed.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Come in, come in.
So, what does this one do?
Restores my youth and beauty.
Oh, you know, I've never asked, but how old are you?
Missy. Never ask for a lady's age. Especially not one who works so hard to keep her looks and youth intact.
Right, my bad.
Now, how are your exercises going? Any improvements?
No, I don't think they're working.
Really? Even the power yoga?
Even the power yoga.
Well, that's odd. Don't worry, though. I'll find alternatives.
Vivian, what if I never get them?
No, Athena. Don't talk like that. Of course you'll get them. We just need to stay consistent with it.
You've done everything the book said to do. What if I'm simply mortal?
Listen to me. Some things have no definite answers. If you're supposed to get them, which you are, you'll get them when the time is right. Shoot, that's probably Jadis. Quick, hide somewhere. Coming! Just a second! Oh, Jadis, what a lovely surprise!
I told you I was coming yesterday.
Oh, you did. I must have forgotten to mark my calendar.
Sure seems like you've been forgetting to mark a lot of things, doesn't it? What on earth is that stench?
Oh, just a potion I was brewing, nothing special.
Well, it smells repulsive.
Yes, I guess it does. Now, where are my manners? What can I get for you? Tea? Coffee?
Vivian, I'm not gonna play to your silly charades, so I'll cut to the point. As you know, your role in the Wicked Jury has been very... what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yes, non-existent.
No, but I can explain.
Not to mention, people have been reporting several instances of an unknown figure making their way to your house.
Well, that makes absolutely no sense. I've had no one but you around. You know how lonely this town gets.
Listen here, Vivian. I don't know what weird activities go on in this house, but mark my words. What was that?
My cat.
Your cat died years ago, Vivian.
I revived him.
How come you haven't brought him up until now?
I didn't think it was important.
Well, can I see him?
It depends. He's a little shy, but I could always try to call him. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
I can't bear to watch this anymore. You're lucky I've got somewhere to be, but I will follow up on this.
No, what a shame. I'm sure Kitty Cat would have loved to meet you. Maybe next time.
What's her problem?
Something I ask myself every time we encounter... Anyway, sorry to cut the party short, but it looks like you've got to go home.
But I just got here.
I know, but you heard what she said. This place is small and word gets around quickly, and we can't risk being found out. So we're going to have to put a small pause on these little encounters, but don't worry, not for long.
Okay, I'm out.
Good. And whilst you're at it, I never mentioned it before because I didn't want it to sound rude, but the people of Glimmerbrook carry a strange odor to them, so if you could try and wash it off next time you plan on coming, it would be greatly appreciated.
Odor?
All right, ta-ta!
I'm home.
And where exactly have you been?
Oh, did I not tell you I was sleeping over at Sage's house?
Oh, that's funny because Sage and Elijah came around earlier asking where you've been, saying they hadn't seen you in days.
Well, that's... Look, I just wanted some air, okay?
So you sneak out in the middle of the night for said air and decide to come home at sunrise.
I didn't think you'd be up.
Athena, that's not the point. You can't just keep sneaking out whenever you feel pleased. And the least you could do is leave a note. You have me worried sick.
And there's nothing for you to worry about. I'm a big girl now. I can take care of myself.
Just be careful, okay?
I will. What did Sage and Elijah want?
They were going to head down to the festival and were asking if you wanted to join them.
Shoot, was that today?
I mean, it has been for the past, let me think, your whole life. Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, yeah. I've gotta go. I'll see you there.
Actually, I think I'm gonna skip out on this one.
Oh, okay. Well, love you. Bye.
Greensmith really went out this year.
You think? It looks all the same to me every year.
Well, maybe you just don't pay enough attention. Because as head of the planning council, I can assure you we went all out.
Look, we even have a merry-go-round, but Valentina won't let me ride it for some reason.
Well, that's because it wasn't for you. Oh, look. Daddy's speech is starting.
Hello, everyone. It's such a pleasure to see all of you here again. As you know, today marks the 50th anniversary that we beat off the hunters that attempted to invade our land. It makes me incredibly proud to say that we as a community fought strongly and hard against those monsters, but the filthy acts they committed could not come close to tearing us apart. However,
Hey, did I miss anything?
Celebrate all the lives that
No,
we
nothing much.
sacrificed for our safety.
Which is why I will be opening my own new council, in honor of the lost lives, to help reconcile the acts they committed.
But it looks like the show just started.
Axel, what are you doing?
We have had enough time to rest and recover. We have grown stronger and smarter. And if you're anything like me, you've also gotten a lot more vengeful.
What the hell is this boy doing?
We've let them have their peace. What better time to get our reprisals than when their guards are down? Trust me, with this council and act, I promise I will not rest until every single one of those mortals feels what our hundreds of relatives and loved ones were put through. Now who's with me?
You may resume your festive activities.
Well, somebody's in trouble.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
What? No, I thought you'd be happy with this.
Axel, what the hell was that all about?
What, you two?
You started a riot out there, and yet you expect me to be happy about this?
The best kind of riot. We can finally make them pay.
The war began 50 years ago. You weren't even alive to see it.
Well, Mom was. And look how she ended up.
Axel!
So that's what this is about. Well, I'm calling this whole mighty movement of yours to a very quick end.
You can't do that.
I can't do that? You know what, boy? I can't. Because you will. You brought us in this mess. You get us out of it.
You've done a lot of stupid things in your life, but this? And to pin it on Mother? Axel, sometimes I just wish you'd think about what you're getting yourself, no, all of us into before you acted.
Well, that was an event and a half.
Right. What's his problem?
Well, I don't think he was entirely wrong.
I don't think starting another war with humans is necessary. I mean, they can't be that bad, can they?
Athena, you've read the history books. It was brutal.
Who says they're the same?
It's only been 50 years. Of course they are.
Why are you so protective of them?
What? No, I just think maybe they should be given the benefit of the doubt.
You're cute when you're stupid and naive.
Oh, what's he doing here?
I mean, this is the only diner in town.
I can deal with him.
No, I couldn't care less. And who the hell is that?
I don't know. I've never seen her around.
That's the new girl. She moved here about 2 weeks ago. I think her parents used to be the heads of Maple Coast and moved here after, well, you've heard the news.
Yeah, whatever, but what is she doing with Domino?
I'd say props to them for moving on so fast.
Elijah, whose side are you on, mine or his?
You know I've never liked that guy. I'm glad you two are over.
It's only been a couple of weeks. How the fuck is he already under another girl's panties?
You can't just assume that a male and a female walk into a room together means that they're automatically together.
Yes I can. I mean, look at them.
You sure you don't want me to talk to them?
No. Allow me to do so.
Athena, maybe that's not the best idea.
No! Let this happen. It's a big moment for her.
Excuse me, would you happen to have a pen I can borrow? Domino? Wow, what are the odds? Long time no see.
Hey, Athena.
And who is this?
This is my girlfriend, Cassidy.
Hi, my family and I have only just moved in, so I haven't had the time to introduce myself. And who are you?
I'm Athena. Domino and I have a lot of history. He must have told you all about me.
No, actually, he hasn't.
Oh, how odd. Well, anyways, it was nice catching up with you two. I better get back to my table.
Oh, but you said you wanted a pen?
Bye.
Well, how did it go?
I think we're gonna get on just fine.
I know I haven't been present enough, and I'm sorry for that, but please, I've done so much for my title. You can't take it away from me.
We can, and we have. We're sorry, Vivian, but this is our final decision on the matter.
Please, I'll do anything.
Maeve, inform the guards. We need this woman out.
Yes, ma'am.
If you would just let me explain.
We don't want to hear it.
I'm in contact with someone from Glimmerbrook.
What?
I have been for years.
And why on earth are we only just hearing about this now?
I was waiting for me to gain her trust before telling you. And I have. She looks up to me like a mother.
Who is she?
A teenage girl named Athena, but she still hasn't managed to gain her powers.
Then what use is she to us?
Well, that's just it. She's weak and naive and easier to take advantage of. She's getting me more resources only found in Glimmerbrook, and if I can just keep it up, I can get her to get me a lot more. She's our one way to get back to Glimmerbrook. If you would just let me have more time—
You realize that you've just admitted to years of lies and disloyalty. You're only digging yourself in a deeper hole, Vivian. Actually, I think you might have just dug yourself out of one. But Evanora, she's just— I know what she said, but she's right. We can use this to our advantage. And like she said, she's built up a trust with Vivian, meaning this isn't a role any of us can fill in. Although this does not mean that your role is returned to being as high as it previously was, you will not be completely kicked off.
That's all I wanted.
Your reclamation will commence tomorrow at noon.
You won't regret it.
You better mean that, Vivian. Because if you make even close to one slip-up, you'll face a lot worse than just a removal.
I understand. Thank you. Thank you.
You've made a mistake. Perhaps. But it's one worth taking.
What the hell? Why is our house the target of a global warming rally?
Your brother's speeches inspired mayhem within the town. They're all set on the idea of revenge.
See? The people love it. This is our chance to get
Enough!
back at the—
Go tell them your ridiculous plan is off.
Fine. Hello, everybody. It is with great regret that I have to inform you all that recruitment has been rescheduled to taking place tonight near the waterfall.
Oh, but I spent all day practicing this really good trick I could show off.
And I got my wizard's hat ready.
Well, you're gonna have to save all that wizarding for later, buddy. I'm also gonna have to ask you guys to walk away disappointedly. Just for effect.
Now, why would we do that?
I'll pay you each 20 gems tonight.
Your wish is our command.
You did the right thing, son.
I know. I was just trying to help.
Well, next time, try to check it through me before going right at it.
So, what was that about?
What was what about?
Oh, I don't know. The girl who claimed to have a lot of history with you.
Oh, she's just an ex.
I figured. You don't still like her, do you?
What? No! Of course not.
You sure?
Of course I am. You're the all I care about.
Okay. My dad wanted me home before the sun sets to help him out with something, so I should probably go.
Oh, okay. Should I walk you home?
No. No, I'm fine.
Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Sure.
Fuck.
I don't belong here. Oh, she's running out the door. She's
Gabby?
Am I too late?
No. No, there's still time.
Okay, great.
Is Valentina okay with this?
Some things are too important to put friendship over.
whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm okay. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here?